A Mesa mom says someone tried to kill her son by shooting at him at point-blank range, but the accused shooter is not charged with attempted murder, and this mother wants to know why.
12 News journalist Sean Rice is in studio breaking down the case. Now, Sean, I know you've got a couple of pictures here that kind of really explain what happened, so take it from here.
Yeah, this is about as dangerous as a situation as anyone could face. A bullet skimming by your head while you sit in the driver's seat of your parked car. As Caden Horace and his ex-girlfriend sat parked in the front of Little Mesa Cafe back on New Year's Day, a man he had never met came inches away from ending his life. Now, today I spoke with Caden and his mom, Jennifer, feet away from where this shooting happened. The suspect in this case is 19-year-old Eric Feliciano, the current boyfriend in this love triangle that nearly got Caden killed. Court records say Caden had picked up his ex-girlfriend early that morning, going to talk right in the parking lot of Little Mesa Cafe. Court records say multiple witnesses saw Feliciano arrive in that parking lot in his truck. They saw him strike Caden's parked vehicle, then get out of the truck brandishing a firearm, tap Caden's window with it, and then shoot at him. After the shooting, police say Feliciano told his girlfriend, quote, "You know I'm going to get in a lot of trouble for this." Mesa police executing a search warrant at a family member's home of Feliciano. There they found the handgun used in the shooting. It was wrapped in a black trash bag. The magazine capacity holding 15 rounds in it only had 14 inside. The one shot, police believe, was fired at Caden. As you saw in that video right there, the bullet was said to be stuck in the B pillar of the driver's side window area. Caden tells me he ducked as that shot came through, avoiding being hit and only walking away with scrapes to his face from some of that frayed glass that fell on top of him. His family has grown rather frustrated with the highest charge Feliciano faces, an aggravated assault charge and not attempted murder. They feel the evidence and the risk to his life represents a much more severe charge.
You aimed at his head. Like, there was no trying to scare him. Like, you wanted to kill him. And that I don't even know how to explain it because it's the most terrifying. I think I'm more terrified than him as a mom because, if he leaves the house, I'm terrified.
I wish they can change that to attempted murder, of course, and because if they looked at it, it's right at my head, and it sucks that that he didn't get what he deserves.
And today I reached out to County Attorney Rachel Mitchell's office. They told me that Mesa police referred to them that aggravated assault charge. That's the evidence their investigation found and what supported that charge, and not attempted murder. The county attorney's office could not discuss specific pieces of evidence because this is an open case and discussing those could jeopardize it. They do say they believe the charge he's been indicted on is supported by the facts, though. That's a big thing here.
Yeah, and that office has a history of charging for what they think they can get a conviction on. Let's take another look, if we can, at how close this really came, Sean. Because we're going to look at some bullet holes here, and if you're thinking about somebody sitting right in this seat, so you said the shooter, the accused shooter, walked up and hit the window. That would be here, and that was the shot.
Yeah. So again, I wasn't on scene, but from what we've seen, this is a picture taken by Caden's mom the morning after the shooting, or a couple hours afterwards. Maybe he taps it right here again and points in this direction, fires maybe towards the front driver's side seat area. I'll get out of the way, but that's the single bullet that came through, but his family believes that if his head was back up against the driver's side seat, that would have went right through his skull.
And because the bullet actually ended up in this part,
and if
right
we
here.
can
So
go
he
right
was
through
kind of shooting that way,
And let's go to the next picture, guys. You can get a better idea of the B pillar as police found. This is where the bullet actually went into. So it appears as though it was fired at an angle that maybe would have been away from his head. And what county prosecutors and Mesa police have to determine here is, did he fire this shot with the intent to kill the victim or the intent to injure the victim? That's the difference between an aggravated assault charge and an attempted murder charge. At least to this point, their investigation, they believe, is an attempt to injure.
I was going to say, so here's the headrest right here. So your head's right here. I mean, shooting that close to somebody's head, I don't know how you injure him without killing him. Two very lucky young men, if you ask me. The one who didn't get shot and the one who didn't end up murdering somebody.
And I'll point this out. An aggravated assault charge still does come with a very stiff sentence. We're looking at anywhere from 5 to 15 years in prison if convicted. An attempted murder charge is a little bit of an elevated felony, 7 to 21 years. So we're talking about a couple added years here if convicted, but it's more of, I think, a premise of the danger level he faced. When you hear attempted murder, you think taking someone's life. His family believes he could have been.
Sean, interesting story. Thank you. Tram?
You feel for the family. All right, thank you.